Hello, if you have neck pain, if you've been dealing with a lot of neck pain and you've tried all the things, you're stretching, you've tried different things to help your neck pain, but nothing is working for you, nothing has been helping, this is going to be the live for you because I'm going to go through exactly how to eliminate your neck pain for good. Now, we have to get into why we even have neck pain in the first place. Most people who have neck pain, they're researching things to do. They're on TikTok, they're on YouTube, they're trying all the different things. You've even maybe tried some of my things. And maybe you're getting relief, right? But the relief is always temporary. The pain always comes back. So if you have neck pain, you've tried things, nothing is working. And even if you've gone to the doctor or you've gone to different appointments and you're like, something's wrong with my neck, but they do x-rays, they do MRIs, and they're like, no, everything looks fine. This is specifically going to be for you because there's more going on. I'm going to tell you exactly what is going on. So if you're here, thank you for joining. Make sure that you like the live, that you share this so more people will join and they will learn how to get out of pain. Okay, here's the thing. When you have neck pain, okay, I know that you're searching for relief, but I want you to understand that a lot of times your neck pain is just the symptom of what's going on deeper. That is why nothing works. That is why when you're trying things, you get temporary relief, but it always comes back, okay? Now, we have to make sure that we go through the proper posture process, and I'm gonna walk you through what that is. I'm also, of course, gonna walk you through a short routine that you can do to get the relief, because I want you to get the relief that you're looking for, but then I also want you to understand what it's going to actually take to fix this, okay? Because my goal for you is to not live in pain anymore, for the pain not to come back over and over and over, right? Like, who wants to live in pain? Who wants to deal with it all the time? Not me, and I hope not you as well. So here's the thing. The proper posture process is my 4-step process that is in every single program that I have. I do this with all of my clients, and this is what's going to get your results. Okay, really quickly for recap, especially if you're new here, the 4-step process is this. Number one, you have to assess your posture. What this means is if you have neck pain, it's likely most people, if not every single person I work with, it's because your head is forward. But we have to ask the question, why is your head even forward? What's going on in the rest of the body that is causing the head to be forward? Okay, oftentimes the head is forward because the rib cage positioning is off and the pelvis positioning is off, right? So if you're in this, whatever, maybe this posture, or maybe you're in this posture, right? And your head is coming forward like this. If you're only working on the neck without addressing the position of your rib cage, the position of your pelvis, that's why nothing is working for you. So this is why it's important that we assess your entire body so that we know exactly what is shifted. Sometimes the pelvis will be shifted laterally a little bit. When it's shifted laterally, it's going to then pull your rib cage to one side, and most people will experience pain on the neck on just one side. So we have to figure out what is going on in the entire body and then address the whole body at the same time. Okay, this is how we fix and realign your body so that then you don't have neck pain anymore, okay? That is step number one. Step number two, we then get into the actual things to do. You have to then release tension, okay? So when your body is misaligned, you're gonna have tension all throughout your body, whether you have pain or not, right? What's causing this tension? Tight muscles, tight fascia, pulling you into that bad posture and keeping you stuck there. You're essentially stuck. So when I go through the routine that I'm going to show you today, I'm going to show you how to release tension in your neck, but we have to release tension first, okay? Then we get into step three. Step three is kind of, there's a subdivisions in there, okay? So we focus on mobility. When you think of mobility, I want you to think of your joints, right? Joints are going to be stiff, so we have to get unstiff and move the joints through its full range of motion. We then have to stretch the tight muscles. We then have to strengthen the weak muscles to keep you up in good posture. That is all within step number three. Step number four is going to be to rebuild posture habits. And within that, we have to do nervous system regulation and we have to do ergonomic setup, right? It is important to have an ergonomic setup, especially if you're sitting at a desk or you're driving or even if you're standing. All of that is really important and it all comes together, okay? That was a quick recap on my 4-step process, okay? I'm gonna now get into what you need to do to eliminate your neck tension. So if you have neck tension, let's get this out. If you have neck pain, let's get this out. We're gonna go into we're gonna do step 2 and 3 of my process, okay? Now I usually will do this with a trigger point ball, but I know not everyone has this, so we're gonna use fingers today, okay? If you're here, thank you so much for being here. Let's get you out of pain. All right, here's the thing. You're gonna take your fingers, okay? These 4 fingers. And what I want you to do is just press on your upper traps. Now the upper traps, the trapezius muscle is a big diamond-shaped muscle. It goes down your neck, across your shoulders, and it tapers down your back. Okay, so imagine this is my back. The upper traps are right here. It goes into your neck and across your shoulders. So you're gonna take your fingers and you're just gonna gently, and actually we're gonna do the opposite. So we're gonna gently touch, okay? And this is where you're just gonna assess, where is it tight, right? Press, 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 okay? Once you find a spot, like for me, I'm a little tight here. Cool, find your spot. Press into it. Make sure that you are breathing. Press into it, okay? And you're gonna lean, tilt your head away, and this is gonna give you a little bit of a stretch, okay? You're gonna feel like, ooh, all right, that's a little bit more. Now you're going to lean into it. That's gonna relieve it a little bit, so I want you to press in a little bit more, okay? Breathe. Now tilt away. Now putting that muscle on a stretch while you're pressing into it is gonna be a little intense, but I want you to hold it here, and I want you to breathe. This is why breathing and nervous system regulation is a huge part of fixing your posture and a huge part of releasing the tension in the muscles, okay? So now that you've done that, I want you to relax, okay? And I want you to lift your shoulder. You're gonna be like, wow, I feel instant relief. If you feel relief, let me know in the comments if you feel relief. We're now gonna move on to another spot, okay? So now we've done that spot, and you're just gonna assess yourself. You're gonna touch, okay, maybe like right here for me. Cool. Whatever that is for you, press into it again, okay? Nice and light. Make sure you're breathing, all right? We're gonna lean away, get a nice stretch. Lean toward it, okay? Press a little bit more. Breathe. Okay, now lean away, get a good stretch. Ooh, that should feel pretty good, okay? If you have a trigger point ball, you can place that ball. Do the same thing, okay? Now you're gonna relax, gently move, okay? And move your shoulder. Now you can use this move, whether you're watching live or on the replay, you can use this move throughout the day, okay? Make sure that you do both sides. That is gonna be the releasing tension part. Now we're gonna get into the mobility part, okay? Because your neck, your entire body, most likely, is yearning for movement, right? We're so looking forward at our screens. We're so looking down at our screens. What about looking side to side? Okay, these are things that we don't really do on a day-to-day basis. So now we have to be intentional with these movements. So this is one of my favorite moves for your neck as far as mobility goes. You're gonna sit tall. It's very important. When we're working on our posture, we work on our posture. So we have to make sure that we're trying our best to keep our head, rib cage, and pelvis aligned. Don't be doing this move in bad posture. Okay, I'm watching you. Sit nice and tall. Okay, from here, you can either relax your shoulders, or I like to put my hands on my shoulders just like this, keeping them down, okay? You're gonna bring your head in, okay? Turn your head as far as you comfortably can. Don't force it, and don't, if you turn, okay? If you turn, don't do anything like this. Don't compensate, all right? So we wanna practice good form. So keep your head in, turn as far as you comfortably can without pain. And I want you to think of bringing your chin up, around, okay? To the other shoulder. Then bring your chin down toward your chest to the center, okay? From here, you're gonna go to the other side. Now, if this is your first time doing this move, you might feel a lot of clickiness, a lot of popping. You're gonna be like, oh, or jerkiness, okay? If you're experiencing that, that's actually normal for where you are, because your body is needing this movement. Right now, as I'm doing this, I don't feel that at all. But when I first did this years and years and years ago, it was like that for me, right? Same thing with different parts of your body. And my clients will tell me this as well. When they first start, it's a little weird, okay? If you're feeling that, let me know. Why did I get this while slouching? And because you need this, okay? So back to this, we're here. We're going around. Now this is a move that you wanna do nice and slow, and do not hold your breath, okay? So what we're doing is we're getting the head, we're getting the neck through its full range of motion as best as we can. And it's important that we do about 5 or 10 both directions, okay? So that's the mobility part. Now we're gonna get into the stretching part, okay? I'm gonna show you 2 different stretches that really help people when they have neck pain and neck tension. Number 1 is going to be the SCM stretch, sternocleidomastoid. You see this, we're here. You see this muscle right here, okay? So this muscle connects here into your clavicle and your sternum, and it connects all the way back here to the back of your ear. The job of this muscle is to push your head forward and bring it back, okay? And to turn. So you can imagine why that muscle is really tight, especially if you have a forward head. It's working really hard to keep your head up. So let's stretch it, okay? The best way to stretch it is to sit upright. On the side that you're stretching, you're gonna take this hand and either hold on, if you're sitting on a chair, hold on to the chair, place it under your butt, whatever you want. The most important part here is that this shoulder is not rounding forward, okay? You wanna think, rotate your shoulder back. See my elbow? Elbow rotates as well. Hold this here without forcing it too much. Now, since we're doing this side, we're gonna tuck our chin in. You're gonna tilt your head towards the opposite direction. Then you're gonna bring your chin up at an angle, okay? Just here, I already feel a really nice stretch. If you want to enhance or increase the stretch, you're gonna gently pull your head towards back that way. It's kind of like at a 45-degree angle, okay? Pull, 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 not so hard. And as you're doing this, check your posture. How's your back? Are you arching? Don't arch. You don't want to be doing this, okay? You want to keep your rib cage stacked, okay? And then hold this position. Whenever you're stretching, for posture, for tension release, for tight muscles, 30 seconds is the minimum, but I'd go 30 to a minute, okay, on both sides. This is going to be up to you. I'm just going to show you for a few seconds what we're doing here, okay? You were arching. See, I knew it. It's okay. This is why I do what I do, because I know what you're going to be doing. All right, so once you've held this side, you can do the other side. It's really important, of course, that we practice good posture and good body positioning for every single move, right? You want to fix your posture, we got to work on it. Now, do the other side. The other move that I want to show you is very similar. It's an upper trap stretch. We did releasing earlier, so let's stretch it out. Same thing on the side that you're stretching. You want to make sure that you're holding the chair, sitting on the hand, rotating back. You're nice and tall. This one, you're going to tuck your chin in, tilt, and then that's it. You're just going to gently pull, okay? Again, whenever you're dealing with anything about the neck, exercising, stretching, mobility, you want to be very gentle. You don't want to force it. You want to make sure that you're breathing, because this area is already really tense, and you have your scalenes in here, which are your secondary breathing muscles. So if you have bad posture and you're misaligned, okay, you're not going to be efficiently using your diaphragm muscle to breathe. The diaphragm muscle assists your lungs to inflate and deflate. But if everything is being compressed here, well, you're going to then use your scalene muscles even more, okay? They're supposed to help you, but if they're doing most of the work instead of the diaphragm muscles, they're going to be extra tight and extra tense. And this is another reason why you have to be very gentle with the neck, okay? This is another reason why you could be having neck pain, because you're now breathing. You're more of a what they call a chest breather, as opposed to using your diaphragm muscle, okay? There's a lot that goes into posture correction. That's why when my clients, I work with them, not only do they experience less pain, right? They experience being more upright, but they're like, wow, I have more energy. And I'm like, yeah, because you're finally breathing better, okay? So back to our upper trap. We've done this stretch. You've done the other side, okay? Again, hold each side for about 30 to 60 seconds, okay? Now we're going to move on to exercise, because exercise, of course, is important. Now, a lot of times people will tell you to do chin tucks, okay? Yeah, chin tucks can be helpful, okay? Because the muscles in the front of the neck are going to be the ones that are weak right now, right? If my head is super forward, then these muscles on the side and the muscles in the back are going to be overworked trying to hold your head up in place. That means these muscles in the front are going to be on the weaker side. So doing chin tucks absolutely is going to help. I like to do them resisted. You can use the wall, you can use your hand, you can use the floor. For where we are right now, let's just use our hands, okay? If you have a chair where it has a headrest or a neck rest, you can absolutely do that. We're going to use our hands. So just place your hands on the back of your head just like this, okay? You're going to push your head back, but check yourself. How's the position of your rib cage to your pelvis? Don't arch, don't come down, nice and tall, okay? You're right here. Take an inhale through your nose. On the exhale, chin down, chin into your hands. Push your hands into your head and then push your head into your hands. And you're going to feel, if your voice changes like this, you're doing it right. You're going to feel the muscles in the front of your neck working. Now for this particular move, you want to actually hold this for 5 to 10 seconds. Relax. Take a breath. Exhale. Press. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Take a breath. Yeah, you can do this laying down on the floor. So instead of using your hands for resistance, you can use the floor. You can stand against a wall, do this against a wall, okay? And for my clients in the beginning, I have them do 5-second holds, and I have them work up to doing 10-second holds for 5 to 10 reps, okay? You're gonna feel like, oh, my neck feels like it's on, like my muscles are on. I can feel more upright, which is great, okay? If you've done all of these moves, I hope that this is how you feel. You'll feel like, wow, I feel relief. I feel like something happened. I feel like my neck is a little bit longer, which is great. But this is where I have to tell you this truth, okay? I don't want this to be another thing that you use to get relief over and over and over and over, right? Relief is fine, but don't just chase relief. I want you to chase fixing it, okay? In the very beginning, I talked about if you've tried all these different things, stretches, exercise, whatever it is, and you get the relief, but then it always comes back. The pain always comes back. It's likely because your head is being pushed forward because the rest of your body is misaligned, okay? So the solution to this is to work on the full body, not just the neck. You understand? Okay? I want to make sure I drive this point home because this is why most people are feeling frustrated, okay? And this is why I felt frustrated because there's so many videos out there, there's so much information out there that will tell you basically just how to get relief, all right? And I want you to fix it. When it comes to fixing the pattern, fixing your posture, it is the full body. You cannot just focus on one area at a time, okay? So if you want to focus on the full body, this is what the Posture Academy app is for. I have programs, routines in there for you to do to get out of pain and to start fixing your posture. So if you want information on that, you can always DM me the word trial. You can start with a free 3-day trial. From then on, it's $29.99 a month.